Hi, my name is Patrick, and I've been driving this car from Carvolution for 18 months now here in Switzerland. So that's 1.5 years of driving with this full electric Volkswagen e-up right here behind me. If you decide you want to get a car with Carvolution as well, please feel free to use my referral code, which you can find in the description of this video. And that will make sure that you will get a 200 Swiss franc discount off your first bill that you get from Carvolution. So I have 4 points that I have written down here in my phone that I want to talk about today about my experience of using Carvolution for the last 18 months. And so the first point I want to talk about is the experience of changing the tires from summer tires to winter tires, winter tires to summer tires, and so on. So it's very straightforward and very easy. When you start making Carvolution, you get an account with email and password. You log in and you can choose which tire shop you want to use. Just choose one that is close to where you live. And Carvolution will then send the correct tires for your car to that tire shop. You just make an appointment with them. You don't need to call Carvolution or anything. It's all done between you and the tire shop. You call them up, you make an appointment a few weeks in advance, I would say, and then you just go there. They change the tires for you. It goes 20 to 30 minutes. Very easy, very straightforward. You just sign at the end. You get a copy, obviously, of what you signed for the procedure. And then that's it. There's nothing more to pay because it's all included in the monthly price of Carvolution. So I've done that a few times already. And so far, my experience was very, very good, very positive. All worked really well and really quick and professional. So that was great. Then one experience I had, which was a slight bit negative, but that has nothing to do with Carvolution, is I had a little puncture in the sidewall of my front left tire. 6 months ago in December, it was Sunday morning. I went to my car, I wanted to drive, and I realized I had that issue. Then I called up Carvolution, but as it was Sunday, unfortunately, they were not able to help me because they were closed. And so what I did is then I called the towing company, which is also included inside your Carvolution subscription. And they told me that what they could do is just pick up the car and tow it to the next closest tire shop. But the thing is that I could do that myself because there is an emergency air pump in the back of the car. So I was able to pump some air into that tire. And because the hole was only very small, it was just letting out air very slowly. I could drive for about 10, 15 minutes and it was completely safe until the tire pressure dropped so low that I had to refill. So I was able fully to drive myself to the tire repair shop. I didn't need any assistance or so on. So then I called the insurance, which is Mobiliar, and they were able to help me and tell me that, yes, they can give me a rental car for that time, which would be included free of charge also. And I live in Zurich, and it was a Sunday. Like I said, all of the car rental places were closed except at the airport. So I had to go to the airport to get a rental car, and I was even able to get an electric car. So I asked for that, and that was possible because this is a fully electric car. So I would also like to drive a fully electric car as a rental replacement, and I was able to get that. So I was very happy about that. So yeah, the rental car was included. That was really good. And then it was Monday. The next day, I called up that tire shop and I told them about my issue. And they said, absolutely no problem. They saw me from my Carvolution number, my CB number. They know exactly what type of tire that I needed. And they said I was lucky because they had one in stock. And so they told me I could just come over right then and there and get it fixed. So I drove over, and within 15 minutes or so, I was back out again, just needed to sign. They gave me the tire for free. And also the changing of the tire was also for free because it's all included in the subscription model of Carvolution, which is really nice. So that was a good experience in a bad situation, I would say. Really positive. Carvolution did everything right. Like I said, the damage of the tire is not their fault. It could happen to anybody. But I was very happy with how it all turned out, and it was really easy and really straightforward. So very pleased with that. So my next point is the customer experience that I had on the phone. So I had called Carvolution a few times already in the last 18 months because I just had some questions about things and so on. But a few days ago, I wanted to change my contract because initially I had done a contract with a length of 6 months, but I wanted to prolong that to 18 months because everything was working really well. I had decided originally to make a 6-month contract because this is my first full electric car that I'm driving on a day-to-day basis every day as my main car, only car. And so I wanted something a little bit flexible, and that's why Carvolution was fantastic. And I wanted something short that if it doesn't work out with the charging, and the range in summer and winter and all these things, that I could, get rid of the car very easily and get a different one. But as you can see, it's been 18 months now and I still have the car and I'm very happy. So all went really well. And so a few days ago, I decided to call them up to change my contract, to prolong it from a 6-month contract to an 18-month contract in total. So I called them up. Very quickly, I was able to get an agent on the phone. He was able to help me, very professional, very fast, and very informative as well, because I had a few questions about how's the price going to be and all these things. And he was really able to give me everything that I needed in a very quick and efficient way. So I was very happy about that. And then when I decided that, yes, I will agree to do this 18-month contract, I then received an email about 10 to 15 minutes later with all the details and the new contract. I was able to sign it on my phone. So no paperwork required, none of that stuff. And it was very quick and easy. So I sent that off and now I'm on an 18-month contract instead of the 6 months. That means that my monthly price is now a little bit lower than before. So that's really good, really positive. Very happy with that. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the Carvolution app that you can get for your phone. It's available on iOS and on Android. You just get a login when you start using Carvolution. So your email and your password, you just log into the app. And I'm also going to show you some of the app, how that looks like. So you can see how it is, really professionally made, easy to use, clean and simple. And the nice thing is you can really see there on that app how many kilometers that you've already driven in that month and also in total with your car, because you have a kilometer package and you choose what kilometer package you want to use. And you see if you fill that up in percentage and so on. So that's really, really nice. A nice thing is also if you haven't driven all of your kilometer of, let's say, this particular month, you can just take those kilometers and move that to the next month or the month after that, whatever. It's just at the end of the car rental time when you give the car back, then you should drive fewer kilometers than the total that you've paid for over your entire time of owning your Carvolution car. So that can all be seen within the app. The nice thing is also you can change those kilometer packages, as you go along with the rental agreement, because sometimes you would realize, oh, I'm driving more kilometers than I thought, or maybe less. You can just go into the app and change that, increase it, decrease it, however you want to. Just know that when you do that change, it's like for the next 2 months in the future. So you change it now and then 2 months roughly. It's not immediate, the change. It just goes to the next billing cycle because you get a bill every month. So those are my experiences with Carvolution. Really simple, really easy. Very happy with it so far, and I can highly recommend it. If you also decide you want to drive a car with Carvolution, please use my referral code, which you can see in the description of this video. And if you use that at the beginning, then that makes sure that you will get a 200 franc discount off your first bill from Carvolution. And also I will get a 200 franc discount off my next bill. So I would really appreciate it, obviously, if you decide to use that referral code. So yes, that's all. Thank you very much for watching and listening. And also, if you have any questions, please feel free to write them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them for you. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. I wish you a nice day and happy driving. Bye-bye.